basement dwellers. Hosted by your boys Jacob Santoro and Christian Talone.
You're blabbering about unnecessary stuff. Cut it out.
Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button to get all the updates from the channel too.
Tell me what your hand's doing over that button first.
But for now, just loud shout, kick back, cause I got a fresh one right here delivered to your speakers. Lock in.
Alright.
I love a good country song.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good,
Me too,
a
man.
good sad one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was the saddest one when I was a kid. Do you remember the Christmas song, "If Mama Sees Jesus Tonight"?
No.
Dude, it is the saddest song of all time. It's literally just about a boy who wants to work so he can get his mom some shoes. And like he's just trying to make money as fast as he can because his mom is sick.
Oh.
And then she ends up dying.
Oh.
I know. You just can't get that with like a fucking Metallica song. You know what I'm saying? Like that one that what's
Taking my arms, taking my legs.
yeah, like it's just, you know, it's always about like Metallica just is like self turmoil. Like Fade to Black was all about like suicide.
Yeah.
You know? But like a good sad country song or a good uplifting family country song. Like, you know, it's when I also think I've been watching you, Daddy. Remember that one?
Yeah, hold on. Let me check something real quick. Why is it doing that?
Oh shit. We got the fade ins.
We got the fades.
Whoa. All right, let's see if we just change it. Oh. Christian did something to break.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be cut.
Wait.
Oh, there it goes.
We got it?
We're good. So,
All
I'm
right.
sorry, what was the song?
No, it's like I'm your buckaroo. I want to be like you. Eat all my food. It's literally just about like a dad having like a day with his son. Mm-hmm. And he's just like, I want to be like you, Dad.
What about Chattahoochee?
Yeah, dude. Like, or like a good party. You know what? Country,
Dude, I was
country
looking
kind of
at-
rocks. Like,
Which artist is that? Is that Alan Jackson?
I don't know. I don't know names, but like if I'm at like a saddle ranch, I'll get down.
I think it's Alan Jackson.
Yeah.
And I was like looking at his like Spotify last night, just like because me and my girlfriend had a moment where we both realized we liked like a lot of older like early 2000s like late 90s country music, and I was like trying to like think of all the songs that I used to know as a kid, and Alan Jackson was one of the ones that my dad had. He had like one of the greatest hits albums or something, and the Chattahoochee song.
Yeah.
And you remember that song, right?
It's like the Chattahoochee coochie shit.
It's like hotter than a hoochie coochie.
Yeah.
And then like I think the music video is just him like water skiing the
Yeah.
whole time. But I was looking at his Spotify and he has a T-shirt of it, dude, and it's so fucking sick. Can I show it to you? real quick?
Yeah, show it up. Yeah, it's that kind of music is change the camera, bitch. You're busy. It's a theme for sure, you know. And it's like everyone always makes fun of just like, oh, I got my beer in my truck, and but like you could like honestly like there are people like you have people who hate country as if they're like racist to country.
Yeah.
And
I used to be that way.
But like I think it was
Yeah,
like
look how fucking
let me
sick
see.
this shirt is.
Let me see. Keep it on me. Oh, dude, he's like, oh hell yeah, dude. Yeah, he's
See,
like
hold
water
on.
skiing.
Get it like close up. Hold on, because look the picture. It says way down yonder in the Chattahoochee, and it's like just a picture.
Of him water skiing. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, dude. Like it's even fucking like the Garth Brooks songs. Like, I got friends in a low place. You know, it's just like it's one of those things where it's like.
Or do you remember Toby Keith's "I Love This Bar"?
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, dude. Like they're good. You know what?
it's my kind of place.
People are gonna rip my head off for this.
Yeah,
But when you think about it, like not all of them, but a lot of country songs can be almost as lyrically masterful as like some pretty like notoriously famous rap songs.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that tell stories.
country music is super clever.
Yeah, dude. Well, it can be, and there is just like any genre. There is like top, the Billboard top 10 of just like rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
And then you have like musical, like just fucking like audio files that are just like, it's the same 4 chords. I'm like, but so is all, but this is the guy that also listened to fucking like Attack in high school. You know what I mean? Like, so there is a lot where I'm like, ugh, like, this is not a good song. Like, I'm like, but I would feel that way for genres that I like.
Yeah.
Like when I'm at the gym, I listen to hardcore music, and there's some songs I'm like, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's the same. So as I get older, I realize, yeah, man, it kind of slaps. I will tell you. So I've been playing with Chat GPT again.
Okay.
And I don't remember what Courtney and I were talking about. I think we were just like talking about like country music.
Yeah.
And we were just like, there's always like a theme. It's always about like country music's always about like, you know, your family, your truck, having a beer with your buddy. And then I made like I hope no one steals this, but I was like, oh, around here all we got is Daisy Dukes and cowboy boots. And she was like, that's a sick.
Hell yeah.
That's
dude.
a sick name, right? And like I couldn't find a song, so I had Chat GPT make one for me.
You called it Daisy Dukes and Cowboy
Yeah,
Boots?
yeah,
Okay.
and it like kind of rocked.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, do you want to?
I do.
All right, cool.
Can you sing it to me?
I don't have that southern draw. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, neither do I.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Down the dusty road where the sun hangs high, there's a girl named Daisy with that twinkle in her eye. In her denim shorts, she's strutting through the town. In her worn-out boots, kicking dust all around. Daisy Dukes and cowboy boots, she's a heartbreaker with the southern roots. She'll two-step its way under the moon's soft glow, dancing to the rhythm of the country radio. Yeah, dude, a robot.
That's pretty good.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, honestly, like, what a cool name, right? Daisy Dukes and cowboy boots. That
Hell
sounds
yeah.
like something like a dude would put on the back of his F-150.
Yeah.
Remember those no fat chick stickers?
Yeah.
Those were so funny.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about? Like, was like tacky. Like, you know, if you could read this, the bitch fell off.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the one that's like forever locked in my brain. Do you remember fucking Calvin just peeing?
Oh yeah.
And it was like always just like something, you know,
Yeah.
it's like it's like a little like Kansas City Chiefs logo.
I remember I like actually read about that for some reason. I forget why. But I guess like the artist, the guy who wrote Calvin and Hobbes, like had nothing to do with
Yeah.
that art. And I guess he like has spent like his entire life like trying to get it like removed.
Yeah.
So like anywhere that sells it like officially, like it eventually will get taken down by him. But I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny.
Is Mel Blanc the guy that created the Looney Tunes?
I don't know.
Because I know he's the guy. I mean, you've seen the videos where it's like a montage of like Mel Blanc yelling. Remember, like the
Yeah,
old like.
no, I think he just did a lot of voices. I think it
Let's
was
see.
Steven.
Let's see. Hold on. Who created Looney Tunes? It is Leon Schlesinger, and animators Hugh Harmon and Rudolph Ising. Okay, I know Hugh Harmon, but like kind of like the same thing. It's like, can you imagine if those dudes were still alive and it was like. They could have been alive. I don't know, but like I just like to imagine like they're like 80 and they're taking their granddaughter to like a state fair.
Yeah.
And then they walk by a vendor and it's like he's selling Bugs Bunny shirts with like, and remember when they're all like fucking gangstered out? That's kind of like the scene. He's like, what? You know?
That was a child's cartoon.
Dude, those were like a fashion statement in the early 2000s. Like I remember like my Uncle Evan had a Tasmanian Devil like
Yeah.
homie shirt.
Hell yeah, dude. I remember my favorite one that I would see was Marvin the Martian
Yeah.
when he was ghetto-fied. That should be sick, dude. I don't know, man. I feel like that stuff's kind of coming back. Like me, like I got my fucking airbrush
Yeah.
Pussy and Warhammer shirt. Like I feel sick, dude.
It's pretty cool. Like it's kind of cool that we're going back to just like
It's kind of like we fucked up.
yeah, let's back it up. Like,
Back it up. It was
Well,
better in the 90s.
I mean, it's purely nostalgia. This is what I was saying like another episode, how it's just like I genuinely believe that we have just peaked in creativity because now everything is from our childhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, could be.
So it's like, but it was but you know, it's like, okay, like I always think about like the Hoochie Daddy shorts, right? Staple in the 60s and 70s and 80s. 90s, we went to fucking Jinko jeans and like
Big pants.
you know, and it's just like if you rocked like the Hoochie Daddy shorts, you were straight just like a runner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or gay.
Or yes, flaming gay. You know what I mean? Like, but now it's like I got 3 pairs of them and you got pairs of them, and it's like
Yeah.
they're just in again.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like it's just like a call for like nostalgia. Honestly,
Nah, dude, I wear Hoochie Daddy shorts because I want to look like a slut.
yeah.
That's the only reason I do it.
I'm not ashamed of my knees, so I just you know, I feel fatter when I wear regular basketball shorts.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean when I
totally get what you mean.
It's like
You feel like clunky and cumbersome.
Yeah, it's like I should be wearing like a Walmart T-shirt with them. Yeah.
You feel poor.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, you just feel fucking poor.
My fucking FUBU gym shorts.
Yeah, and your fucking Skechers lights. Like
My and one fucking T-shirt.
I have some and one basketball shorts. No, but like they're sick looks. So it's like, and now people won't even bat an eye. Like, yeah, if you just see some fucking Theo with just a fucking Bugs Bunny with like he's wearing Raiders stuff. You know what I mean? Like he's just like
With
he's got
the
like
fucking Philo fucking windbreaker.
yeah, dude. Like that's just like what's in now. But no, like country music it's not even like because we used to say when we were like younger in our early 20s, it was like, oh, if I'm hammered. But I don't even need to be hammered anymore.
Yeah, but country music still hits extra hard
when you're hammered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old school hip hop and country are like the biggest bops. Or like
If
80s.
I listen to old school hip hop when I'm drunk, dude, I'm about to get violent.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Like if I listen to like Redman or like
Yeah.
or like Gravediggers or like Wu-Tang Clan,
NWA.
dude, people are getting hit.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean it's just it's for me it's old school hip hop. But no, it's even like the like okay. That was like gangster rap. I'm talking like getting jiggy with it. Da na 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 na. Like it's some fucking Will Smith shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just some fucking like the fucking Hannibal Buress thing. Just you know, like that gets me going. Country, especially if it's like Waylon Jennings or Willie Nelson. That's why I've been vibing on like those songs you've been sending me.
See, and I feel bad because like I've never been a huge Willie Nelson fan.
Me neither. But like when it's on like my Spotify, like when I'll just just like you know what, let's treat myself to something I never listened to. I'm like, all right, cool, you know? And then it's 80s new wave, dude. Like if like Duran Duran comes on or like, yeah, like Billy Idol.
Speaking of 80s new wave, did you hear that fucking Hall & Oates like are suing each other?
Why?
I forget why, but for some creative differences or something, they like, I guess, hate each other now and they're like suing each other.
That was years ago, bro. Like,
no, they're like, I guess there's like something new popping up.
No, but what I'm saying is that like they don't even make music anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like how the Eagles like just fucking hate each other, but they make millions of dollars when they just do reunion tours. You know, it's like that's some old shit, bro. Like,
I guess you could say I'm out of touch.
Out of time. Whatever, we're fucking cool, dude. I think we're just ahead of the zeitgeist. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just, you know, like music is such a state. Like, music, I think will always and forever be the last like threat, like the last like threshold of like just snobbery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you have kids that are younger than us, like they're 17, 18, and they're like, yeah, I like Depeche Mode's like first album, you know, but like after that, it's like, you know.
No, you're right though. Like nostalgia is like definitely like the vibe lately, you know. And I also found like I noticed like everybody's getting back into new metal.
Yeah.
You know, like fucking even me, man. Like you know, like I think it's so funny because like I remember in high school being like fucking Disturbed as fucking gay.
I still feel that way.
You know, who else? 9 Inch Nails, fucking I always liked Rage Against the Machine. Who else? All those bands.
Would that be new metal?
What?
Rage?
I think so.
You know, Sarah and I just had this discussion the other day, so I'll ask you, do you think that System is new metal?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
She didn't disagree, but like we were just kind of like, is this
New metal isn't really like a specific genre.
But
It's
people
more just like a time.
Yeah. Well,
frame.
people always kind of like
Like Limp Bizkit is new metal.
that. Yeah. Well, that is like almost like the new metal. But like I never
or like Crazy Town or
Yeah.
Who else?
anything just has like a with some fucking, you know.
Anything you can just start rapping over like new metal.
I have been obsessed with
Linkin Park?
with Fred Durst lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've just been getting back into it, dude. Like and I mean, of course I got out of it in high school because high school was like the fucking like deathcore phase, fucking scene bean shit, you know. But like when I was a kid, dude, like I owned like Chocolate Starfish, you know what I'm saying? Like I owned that album. Like I begged my mom to take me to Hot Topic to buy that album.
Hell yeah.
And like recently, I was just like, you know what band I fucking miss is Static X. I loved Static X, dude.
Yeah.
Disturbed, I was never a fan of ever.
I wasn't really a fan of Static X. I liked Disturbed for most of my childhood. It wasn't, and I don't know what it was. It was like, I think it's because I associated Disturbed and all like the new metal bands with like Harry Potter kids and like, you know, like the Tap Out kids.
Well, because there's always like that chick who just like never left like her hometown who works at like the local Circle K.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's got like 2 or 3 like Nightmare Before Christmas tattoos. And she like is excited to go see Five Finger Death Punch.
Right.
It's kind of like who you associate it with.
Yeah.
I will say though that I used to love the song 10,000 Fists.
That's a great song.
That's a dope song. But like for me, it was any song I just got turned off. It's like, you know, like I always thought that was a dumb like, and people can make that argument. It's like you know, like with like the James Hetfield thing. You know,
Which
like,
was the one where he like overdoes it. There's the all I wanted was just one. Fuck.
Yeah.
I hate that
one
song.
little tiny little innocent. Fuck. Yeah. Like it's just
Say that you don't. Yeah.
But like, but at the same time, you can make that argument about anything because it's just like I was telling you the other day. Like one of my favorite things now is like I'm just be randomly like I don't know, like cooking dinner.
I lied. That's actually Stupefy, and I love that song.
That is Stupefy.
But the intro of that song is annoying.
Yeah, it's just like the hook. I just I don't like it. But yeah, like it's just you could say the same thing about like the Fred Durst thing where he's like like in every song. It's like I love that. Like I think it's so sick.
I thought it was funny because like I realized like the voice he does is like the same voice that like Ghostman and like Suicide Boys do. Have you noticed that?
Which one? Because
Like-
I kind of do a couple.
It's like that. It's mainly Ghostman, like the like I don't know how you would the like really whiny voice that Fred Durst does. It's like when he's just doing clean vocals.
Okay.
You know, like I noticed like that has like resurfaced in a lot of modern.
And being
music.
treated like shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like if you listen to anything Ghostman does, that's like how he sings.
You know what drives me insane about Ghostman, and then I also hate that I love it, is when he's just like he like just fucking like just does some fucking ear me now just
I never dog goes all right.
yeah dude, it's like, but it's like cool, you know, like but Disturbed, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I just like,
Second and cause you know.
and I'll get down to it.
Know.
Yeah, that's what I love about like I think that what the real lesson here is like you are doing yourself a disservice when you hard lock yourself into like one genre. Like when you have like those people who it's like I only listen to bands like Modest Mouse, or like you have like the metalhead elitists that are just like if it's not Gorgoroth, dude, I don't fuck with it.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that, and I feel like I used to be that way for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, like I was like, for a while, I'll even like, I'm not ashamed to say that, like, I was just like, if it's not edgy, I don't like it. You know,
right.
like, and you know, for a while, I was just listening to like fucking like crapcore and shit like that. And then as I got older, I was like, okay, Tool's pretty cool. You know, like I liked Tool before again, but it's just like again, I associated Tool as like, you know, with like lamos.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Sorry. But no, now I'm like finding myself getting back into it and like starting listening to it again. I'm just like, this stuff's not too bad.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I remember like when I was little. Do you remember when the album The Sickness came out?
Yeah.
Do you remember like did you have any like anything go on when you did you own the album?
No.
Okay, so you remember the album cover, right?
Yeah, like the dude with like the
It looks like a dude like being birthed out of a zombie or something. He's just like
yeah.
like that's one of like my core memories as a child is I remember like my dad or someone buying the CD and my dad being like, you can't see this, and I'm like, why? And he showed it to me and I was just like, ah. And then I took it and then I showed like my mom and then I showed my aunts and then everybody just had the same reaction.
That's how I felt about Marilyn Manson photography. Like
Yeah.
in his albums, I was just like, why does he have boobies?
Why is he a naked lady?
Yeah, you know,
Where's
like
his nipples?
yeah, pretty, you know. How was your Spotify Wrapped? How'd you do?
I was happy with mine.
Who was your number one artist?
I think it was A Day to Remember.
Okay.
I think it went A Day to Remember, Dance Gavin Dance, Cage the Elephant, Pup, and I can't remember what the last one was.
I had this revelation that a lot of the music that was on there was solely because I've been going to the gym like I'm fucking madman over the last year.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, I just listened to like hardcore and punk, but my top artist, I was a gold star to me is that I was in the 0.05% of listeners for Death Clock. So like that was cool. So Death Clock was my number one because that's just like my number one gym music. Turnstile, Idols, Nothing, and Deftones. I was pretty okay on that.
Oregoni Angel was my last one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then what was your top song?
Oh, geez. Hold on. All right. Let's do it. Let's see real quick. Let me just turn it down because I think I'm connected to the fucking...
So my top song while you're doing that
Yeah.
was Selenium Forest by Pliny, which I think is just because I have that song as my alarm.
Yeah.
Then I had Battle Act by Together Pangea, Cherry Waves by Deftones, Stroke God Millionaire by Dance Gavin Dance, and then You and Weird Cities by Jeff Rosenstock.
Okay.
Which I was kind of annoyed by all that because I was just like, wow, I have like the most popular songs of all these bands. That's my top 5 songs.
I thought I was listening to more. I listened for 26,000 minutes, which is I guess 18 days nonstop this year. Come on, I don't remember where it fucking was. I think my top song. Oh, come on, man. Okay. Top artist. I don't fucking know. Okay, here we go. Okay, so top songs were "Vertigo Flowers" by Nothing, and then 3 songs by Turnstile. Mystery, cool. Don't Play, and Endless, all by Turnstile. And then number 5 was Boom Slang by Kublai Khan.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Like I said, dude, it's all fucking... It's either... my number 1 song was just when I was sad and night drives, and then the other 4 were just when I was at the gym. Like, fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even have that, because I was like top 1% for A Day to Remember, but I only spent 1,300 minutes listening to them.
Some people's whole personality is their fucking Spotify rap, dude. Do you know how many fucking...
Yeah, like fucking Kendra.
Really?
Dude, me and Kendra argue about our Spotify raps every single year.
Why?
And I think it's funny because I think who was her number 1 this year? I forget, but she had a lot of new metal stuff like fucking Rob Zombie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she had like a boomer. Like,
yeah. And I thought it was funny because she always like yells at me about like, oh, I'm a Day to Remember's number 1 fan, blah, 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 right? Yeah. And then I was like, you weren't even, they weren't even your top band this year, bro. Like, yeah.
Did they place? Was they in the top 5?
I don't remember. I'm trying to see. I don't remember. But no, yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I think I have it.
You got it?
No, I don't. No. We had some friends who had us as their top, in their top 5 podcasts.
That was super cool. Shout out to Jeff. Yeah, Jeff, you rock, man. Thanks for listening to the show. Buddy. We really appreciate that. That was kind of a cool feeling.
Jeff, and then my Aunt Claudia also.
Oh, shout out to Aunt Claudia. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, she wanted me to tell you something from like weeks ago.
Claudia?
Yeah, she messaged the Instagram. Hold on. She said, ask Christian about the time I gave him $5 and he traded it for a quarter to buy a cookie. What is that?
That was just me being stupid.
I'm assuming you were a kid. It would have been funnier if you were like 16, but
I was like in 3rd grade or something, and she gave me $5 for lunch. And I was like just overwhelmed with the possibilities of like, what could I do with this $5? And I remember like you had to go to this different lady at lunchtime and you had to give her a quarter and she would give you a chocolate chip cookie. And I was like, cool. And I guess I just really didn't know the value of $1. And I was like, I gave her $5. She was like, I'm not going to give you that many cookies. And I was just like, okay. So I left the line and I went to go talk to my friend Paula. And I was like, the lady said she won't give me any cookies because I only have a $5 bill. And she was like, if you give me the $5, I'll give you a quarter. And I was just like, deal. And I gave her $5. And she gave me 1 quarter.
And you told Claudia about that?
Apparently I told her about it. Oh, because I think she asked me like what I did with the $5. Yeah. And I was just like, I got a cookie. She was like, how many cookies did you get? I was like, just 1. She was like, well, and then she asked me, and then I told her what I did.
Do you remember getting a $20 bill when you were like 10 years old?
No.
You poor piece of shit.
I'm sorry, I was poor.
I'll never forget, dude. One of the best days of my life. I think it was my 12th birthday.
Uh-huh.
And my grandma wrote me a check for $100.
Ouch.
And I was like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, the possibilities. And my mom was like, well, put it in my, whatever. And if you want, I'll give you the money. She would give me the money, but she'd be like, we're going to turn this into 20s. And then if you want something, I'll.
See, that did happen to me a couple times as a kid. And I feel like my parents just fucking
just robbed you.
Just fucking shysted me, dude. Because I swear, like, there were times where they were like, oh, well, here, we'll just hang on to it for you. And then whenever you want to use it, we'll buy you something. And I feel like I never really got through $100 of it. Like,
Damn.
I feel like, because all I wanted was, like, Transformers and shit, you know? So I was just like, I want a Transformer. And they're like, okay, you don't have that much money left. And I'm just like, now looking back, I'm like, I probably had at least, like, a good $60 after that.
I begged her to turn it into $101 bills.
Just so you could, like...
And they did it.
No.
And it was crispy $100 bills. I felt like Andy in Parks and Rec. He's like, have you ever seen this much money in your life? Dude, I swear. I think she eventually took it from me. Like, she was like, and I'm sure she was just like, all right, I'm going to fucking, you know. But there was a time, like, for a good, like, solid, like, half of the day, I just had it sitting on, like, on my nightstand, and I was just like, wow. Like, I just looked at it. Like, I was playing with it. Like, I was just like, you know, like, fucking, you know, like.
Do you ever do that now?
No, because I honestly, I hate carrying cash.
Yeah.
I have, like, this, I have, like, this victim mentality that I think I'm just going to get robbed at any time.
Well, I mean, you could. It could happen.
It could happen.
I'm just saying, like, if you're ever feeling kind of down, dude, just go cash out $100. You know,
I remember.
Just get 100 ones and then just do that again. Just like, wow.
I know. It's no, because now $100 feels like nothing.
That's true.
I spent almost $100 today just getting fucking gas and groceries. Yeah, dude. But let's rejoice. Speaking of nostalgia, I wanted to just quickly say, for people, first of all, everyone knows now, but GTA 6 has finally been released or announced. Announced. So it's in Vice City again.
Cool.
And you play as like a BFGF duo.
Okay.
Yeah, but like after the show, you gotta watch the show because you still haven't watched it, right?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so I watched like this IGN like 100 things we missed in the trailer.
Yeah.
And like, it looks pretty cool. I mean, like, that's it. Like, it just looks really cool. Like, I'm excited.
I did see a thing. I didn't watch the full trailer, but I did see a thing that apparently, like all the shots in the trailer were like redone shots from like actual like newsreels and shit.
Oh
like that.
yeah. So there's a part in the trailer where like, cause it's fucking Florida.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the county is, but like I guess like social media is gonna be a big part of this game, cause like you'll see in the trailer like there's a lot of like it looks like TikToks, and like they're like TikTok videos, but they're actually modeled after like real like videos from like the real life, and it's just and like one of the videos or like the it's like I think it's like Ladonia. I could be wrong, but they call him like the Ladonia man instead of Florida man. You know what I mean? But no, man, it's just cool. Like I think Rockstar is one of the few like game companies that I can confidently say that like I've played through all of their games. Yeah. Like, and I'm at the point now where like the only games that interest me are games with great stories. Yeah. That's why I just want to buy Spider-Man. Like I don't even want to play online anymore. Like I know I'm gonna say this, and everyone always says like I'm sick of Apex. I know how much fucking money I spent on that game. I know, but I'm sick of Apex. I have no interest in playing fucking Warzone. I have no interest in playing Fortnite. I literally just want a good story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, that's how I've felt my whole life. You know, ever since they stopped making the Halo games good, I was just like, I hate playing online now.
Yeah, so it'll be cool. It's been 10 years since there has been a new Tool album before there was a fucking new Grand Theft Auto. Like that's some perspective there.
Dang.
I know. So
Put that in perspective for the fucking Elder Scrolls games.
I'm really hoping that with the two playable characters, they'll finally do multiplayer. That'd be cool. Well, they already. Well, I guess they weren't doing sex scenes, but you could see boobies in GTA. But no, I'm talking like I thought it'd be cool to like have like you and I could play like the story mode together.
Oh yeah,
like that'd be fun. You know what I mean? But I was like super excited to hear that. But then there's like this like thing going on where apparently they're expecting this game to be because every fucking GTA there's more and more detail. I mean, like I remember watching this thing that I never even noticed. Maybe you told me something too, that like apparently like in GTA 5, if someone shoots your gas tank, your car can just stop working. Yeah. Yeah. Or like how if you get out of the car and you listen, you can hear your engine cooling off. Like crazy detail like that, you know? But they're saying that this game is essentially going to be so big and like the online is going to be so like consistently updated. There's a really toxic at least in the consumer perspective, it's horrible. instead of paying for the game, they're essentially starting to be like, what if we did this like in a WoW subscription? And I was like, that sucks, dude. Like, I'm not gonna pay $15.99 to play GTA.
Yeah, because then you're also like if you're a console, like that kind of fucks you up,
Right.
because it's like, yeah, you're just paying for the Xbox Live or whatever, and then
Yeah.
you're also paying for GTA Online.
Well, essentially, the reasoning for it, yeah, looking at it at a business.
It makes sense
Yeah.
if the game is going to be that detailed,
Mm.
you know, and that consistently updated, because you got to fucking pay people, you know. But like, that would suck. The thing is that they could totally get away with it.
Oh, those people, yeah, that's
it's
the
Grand Theft
problem.
Auto, dude. People
are
will
still
buy
gonna,
the shit out of it.
That's the
Yeah.
problem, is that people are still gonna fucking pay
People
for
are
it.
still playing GTA 5.
Yeah,
you know,
like insanely.
like, yeah.
Well, because they keep updating it too.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
it's not gonna go.
And I think the way that they're looking at it is that it's just like, okay, microtransactions clearly aren't enough anymore. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that you get the game, like the story mode, like you pay the $60 or whatever, you get the story mode. But I think the online specifically, like Rockstar Online, is like they want to make a paid subscription service.
I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I
Oh,
guess.
what in GTA is free to play?
Well,
GTA 5, you know, that's what I'm saying.
what,
Like,
what I'm saying, I don't know. I'm looking at it from both ends, because, like, yes, paying for GTA suddenly would suck. But if that means the game's going to kick ass all the time, I'm kind of like, I don't know.
yeah,
It depends on how much the subscription is. If it's like $5 a month, whatever.
yeah,
If it's like $15 a month, I'm like raising an eyebrow.
yeah.
So I don't know.
It just turns me off, man.
Anytime there's a paywall, it's a
And you
bummer.
know, I think why they do that also? Because I think kids younger and younger are playing video games.
Yeah.
So I think that, like, I mean, look at how much content Fortnite makes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like because it's like we don't need to promote to you anymore. We need to promote to your son, because it's like, how many times have you heard a kid be like, "What do you want for your birthday or Christmas?" "I want V-Bucks."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, and so they see that model works. So, I mean, I never even had, the problem is that, like, I want to play it immediately, because the problem with GTA 5 is that you and I played like way too late, like for online. So like we were
No.
trying to do, well, when it first came out, we were playing, but when we stopped for a long time, but then we tried
Oh.
getting back into it.
Yeah.
And we were like level 5, and you have people like fucking level 600 just fucking
Yeah.
decimating you. So it's like, I want to be ahead of the curve and like use it as like a time wasting outlet just when I have time to play it. But like, I don't know. I just feel like you're never going to keep up.
I will probably not keep up with GTA.
You're gonna need to get a new fucking system before that game's gonna explode your Xbox, dude. Like, when you see the trailer, dude, the one thing I want you to look at is just the hair detail, dude.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like, it's so crazy, dude. I honestly thought like some of these like graphics were real. Like, that's how like close we're getting. That,
See, but I feel like we always say that though, because I remember when Need for Speed Heat came out. Not Heat, the one that came before Heat.
whatever, yeah.
I remember I saw the gameplay of it and I was like, that looks fucking real.
Yeah. Well, we've been saying that since the
I remember
90s.
when Titanfall came out, the first Titanfall came out, and I was like, that looks real.
And I know that they zhuzh up that's why you see at the bottom, like, not actual gameplay footage,
Yeah.
you know? But I'm just saying that, like, it looks really impressive. Even the fucking, I don't know, dude, like, Modern Warfare 3, the one that just came out, kind of, like, looks like body cam footage. And, like, some people I've seen, like,
Dude, yeah, speaking of body cam footage, there's a game. I can't remember what it's called, and I'm so pissed that I don't remember. But it's like a game that's like exclusively run on like the tippy toppest like Unreal Engine or whatever. And I think it's called Unrecord or something like that. And it's like, that's what it is. It's like body cam footage, right? Like you're like a cop or whatever. And that game looks fucking real.
you have to show me later.
I have to show you that because it's weird how real it looks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It kind of breaks a little bit when your guy goes outside, you know, because then you have like bright lights in the sky and everything. But when you're like, when the guy's like running around inside of like a you know, abandoned warehouse or something where it's like dark and there's like really good light contrasting and stuff, it looks real.
I like to imagine, like, even like my dad, like when Metal Gear came out for the PlayStation
Yeah.
1, and he was just like, whoa, you know, it's like, I always love that thought. Like, I would love to just go back to like 1985 and just see like my dad and Art like playing fucking Frogger. And I'm just like, you guys want to see some shit? You know what I mean? Like, you guys are out here like, oh, Sega does what Nintendo don't. It's like, oh, really, dude? Like, yeah, dude. Like, it's just, and this is what like blows my mind is I'm just like, how much? And this is what I say every year. How much farther can you go?
Apparently, you can keep going pretty far.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know what I do appreciate a lot more lately is indie developers.
Yeah.
Who are making who are like focusing on like the actual gameplay and like the story modes and stuff. Who are making like just 2D side scrolling like masterpieces. Mm-hmm. You know, like there's that one game I showed you. It was it Hostin, and it looks like like old school like Resident Evil, but it's like pixelated.
Or that other one that we keep sending videos to each other, like the scary one with like the monsters.
It's like a Dead Company or something.
No, I don't. It's not,
it's something company.
Yeah, it's something company. But yeah, like it's just it.
But yeah, that game looks fucking hilarious and fun. Yeah, man, I don't know. There's another game that's coming out. It's called Mariachi Heroes or something. Mariachi Legends.
Yeah.
And it looks like Blasphemous, but you're like a mariachi guy.
That rocks.
Yeah. So you're just like you're like an envoy of death. Like death like chose you to be her hero, and then like you have to go kill like Mexican zombies and shit.
Hi, Basement Dwellers. This is just a friendly reminder that if you'd like to be a supporter of the show, you can do so at our Patreon at patreon.com/Basement Dweller Productions. We have 3 tiers of subscription. You can do 5, 10, or 15, also known as the Basement Bay. If you do the $15 subscription, you do also get a one-of-one art piece by yours truly. We'd really appreciate it. We can definitely use the support. So, love you guys.
I feel like I'm one bad fucking day away from just returning back to just my fucking mouth breathing video game roots, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like
reality's just getting too tough.
I mean, like I went to Lake Arrowhead this weekend, and it was super fucking beautiful. And like, did you ever go there when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we went to like that Heart Rock thing. You saw the pictures, and it was like a nice hike, and like I got to bring out my camera and like look at like some fucking just nature and stuff like that.
Some fucking nature.
Yeah, like that was cool, but also I'm just like, I still got to return to my reality eventually. So I feel like I'm on this divide of just like, because I look at like okay, like zero disrespect because the guy is a success, but I look at art, right?
Yeah,
he has his own business, like he's doing just fine, you know, but and he does have other hobbies,
right?
But he fucking runs Warzone.
Yeah.
Like that's all he does. I swear on all that is holy, dude. Every single time I visited Vegas in the last 2 years, he's on that couch. He's on his own like recliner.
Nice.
And then he's just like, "Oh, dude, watch this. Look at that. I got this. I got that. Look at this clip I did." And I'm just like, "Am I talking to my brother right now?"
That's
like
the dream, though, man. That's my dream.
Yeah.
I want a house. I want a nice car that's paid for. I want a business. And then I want to not have to worry about any of that shit. And I want to sit on my comfy chair and play video games all fucking day.
So he made it.
Like he's doing it, man. He's living my dream. Yeah.
You know what I want? You know what I want? I want one of those real racing simulators so bad.
Oh, hell yeah,
dude. Can you? I have never felt so much childhood jealousy as an adult, like watching those dudes who just have like the fucking like the control, and they have like hydraulics and stuff like that, dude. I've been like my TikToks have been solely those dudes just doing rally simulators.
Dude, we could build one.
That'd be so fun.
Would you go in and help me build one?
No.
Oh well, okay.
No.
Sounds like you don't want it that bad.
I do. This is what happens though. We're not gonna live together forever, man. So who gets it when
if you paid for it, you can have it.
But what if I don't have the money to pay for it? And what if you don't have the money to pay for it? What if we go in halves together?
I'm not saying we go half. I'm saying I'll build it. You get the stuff. I'll build it.
What's the stuff?
I don't know. Like we need.
So I get the parts and you just do the labor?
Yeah.
What the?
What?
Why is that my financial responsibility?
It's not. I'm just asking if you want to do it.
I can't afford it.
You know what? If I was a mechanic and you were like, "Hey, I need my car fixed," and I said, "I'll do it for free. I'll put it together. You just got to buy the parts." That would be a smoking deal from heaven, bro.
Yeah, I used to have.
Suck my dick. How dare you?
I used to have that sweet deal, so I know what that's like.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if you want it that bad, if you buy the stuff, I can build it. I can figure out how to do all the fucking programmy shit, and I'll fucking do it.
Why do I feel like this is how like my leg gets removed from my body? Like you built it, and then like one of the hydraulics just like gives out. Yeah, and my leg just shoots that way. Yeah, yeah, dude.
It wouldn't be hard. I'm saying like most of that stuff is just remapping a controller.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's
think-
basically just taking a wire from a controller and putting it here so it works on a pedal, and then taking this button and doing this so it works on the steering wheel.
I just want video
and
games.
then you just build a fucking cage and you can buy like a fucking Sparco seat or a Recaro seat or something like that.
just buy one.
Just buy. They're like $500.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. Well, you know, with our massive influx of podcast money,
Yeah.
I'll have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all of our Patreon subscribers, yeah, if you want to be a part of that, patreon.com/Basement Productions. You know, again, do you know how many times we've not sold that Patreon? We're just like, help us buy stuff. We are so financially irresponsible that we need your help. Unfortunately, we don't have sexy bodies. We don't have feet to sell. We don't have any of that. We're just two dudes that really would just like your money. Like, and I want one of those, and then I want one of those golfing simulators
Oh, like with the sheet?
with the sheet. Yeah, dude.
That'd be cool.
I would like to pick up golf when I'm older. That sounds like a fun old guy like hobby.
Pick up golf now, dude.
I'm not, dude. You've been trying to get me to play hockey.
I do want you to play hockey again.
Would you play it with me?
I mean, I'd probably be really bad because I'm
What if-
not big, but
Well, we don't need to be big. Not everyone in the NHL is big.
I don't know about that, dude. I
What
feel
if
like,
we-
I feel like most people in the NHL are like at least
Dude,
6 foot.
dude, look.
Uh,
I know that I'm already like headed towards being the strongest person you've ever seen. Okay, I get that. Like I know that like out of my friends, like I know that I look like a huge beefcake now. I've been training, right? I'm maybe the strongest in my friend group. You know, like I feel it. I'm also agile on some skates. Okay, so I know that I'm the perfect specimen to play hockey. Okay, what if 2024? The basement dwellers start practicing a little bit of hockey.
yeah.
You want to talk about some fate?
Yeah.
When I shot that when I shot that hockey game, ooh, I'm gonna talk about that too.
Okay.
when I shot that hockey game, as I was leaving the ice rink, there was literally a sign-up sheet for an adult men's league.
No shit.
Well, okay, it was a sign-in sheet, so like I guess it was just like to see who's here
But
for
they host
practice.
a league.
They host a league, but I was like, oh, who can I talk to about this? And then she was like, this fucking lady she's like, oh, you got to talk to Valerie. I'm like, who's that? Do you have her number? Do you? Her email is Valerie at. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Was it at GCU?
No, that's just where GCU plays.
Okay.
So, and that wasn't even like their. So that was their. I found out that I shot their AAA team, or not their AAA. They're like.
Their what? Shitty team?
Yeah.
The B team?
Yeah, the B. So there's like them, and then there's there's like senior,
Yeah.
and then there's AAA. It was like the kind of.
I have no idea how fucking.
But anyways,
the leagues work.
I'm just saying, like I think, and we'll even, you know what, we'll even tie it into like a double date. We'll go ice skating, but all the while, while the ladies are like,
Yeah.
I'm just teaching you how to like, you know what
Dude,
I mean?
I can skate.
Can you?
Yeah.
When's the last time you ice skated?
Oh, it's been a while, but I've okay. Let me rephrase. I've only ever ice skated once,
I shot a gun once, so
but
you know.
I was pretty good at it. I never fell.
Okay.
I didn't slip. I didn't fall. I didn't fucking slice the dude's throat open. You know, and they weren't even on blades. I mean, they were blades, but they were like, you know, they weren't sharp. They were like the little fucking,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But I was pretty good. I was able to go fast. I mean,
Yeah.
are you saying that you want to start like a basement dwellers like?
No, I'm saying
Team?
that'd be sick. But we already looked up hockey jerseys. Oh, dude, our colors would be like green and purple, dude. We'd look fucking sick.
That would be sick.
That would be sick. But no, I'm saying like we could do like just like you and I join a men's
If you
league.
want to be part of the basement dwellers hockey
Oh
team,
man. Oh, tryouts
You
are
hit us
starting soon, my boy. Don't even get me started, dude. Like, oh man, if we can start a squad, dude.
dude, yeah, we got people who's fucking. We had guys on the show that would probably be like insane at hockey.
Dude, that'd be so fun. Even if we did like some like NFL Street kind of shit where it was just like a 4-on-4 with like a goalie, dude.
Yeah, dude, get Nick. Like Nick,
Oh yeah, totally.
Nick could be on.
Nick would be on. I know the boys from Exiled would at least entertain the idea.
What about what was his name? Jesse.
Oh yeah, Jesse probably down.
Jesse was the Navy guy, right?
No, that was Andrew.
Andrew. See, that was the other name I was gonna think of.
Yeah, that'd be sweet though.
Yeah, dude, he'd be fun on a hockey team.
Yeah, that would be cool, dude. And just like a 4-on-4.
How many guys do you need for that? Like,
There's a lot of dudes on the.
I know that I cannot What I really need to practice with hockey is how to dribble.
Oh, like the
Yeah, dude, I don't know if I could do that.
It's a lot easier than you think it is.
I'm assuming it's like because you're moving forward. It's a lot of it's instead of like catching it, it's more just like pushing it back and forth, right? Like,
Yeah. I just like it would be so fun to just be on a rec sport with you.
yeah, dude.
Let's throw away the ones that we know. Basketball, never gonna happen.
No.
Nah, dude. I played basketball with Courtney. Thought I was gonna die. She kicked my ass in horse.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, there goes that fucking wasted talent. Baseball's too boring.
I disagree.
In my opinion,
I'd do a baseball team.
I would get bored with baseball because I just put myself out in the fucking left field and just kick rocks until something happens. Football would be fun. However, in our old age, as much as we want to fucking tackle each other, you hurt your back for like 4 weeks trying to fireman's carry me. Like, can you imagine if someone clipped your leg, dude? Like, you would be out of commission. You fucking tripped on a curb and your ankle was fucking out of commission for 6 weeks, dude.
I fucking broke my foot. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so we can't do football.
Every person. So like when that happened, I think that was like the night that I was first on the show, right? It was like episode like 3 or 4 or something.
Yeah, because that was the night we went out drinking after.
Yeah. And then we went to go get more beers, and
That's where it happened.
I stepped out of your car, and I fucking broke my foot just stepping out of your car.
So
And I was wearing my boots, so I had like ankle support in my boots, so I didn't really notice it right away. And then I remember just like sitting outside, like smoking, and just like feeling like a lot of like jingles in my ankle.
Yeah.
I was like, that doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
But I'm too drunk to feel the pain. And then like I remember I drove home on that same ankle, so like the same just broken limp dick ankle on my accelerator. And then I got home, and then I had to wake up for work the next day.
dude, that picture you sent me. Do you remember in Drake and Josh where Josh like slammed that weight on his foot and like he took off his shoe and it looked like a ham?
Yeah.
That's what your fucking foot looked like, dude.
Yeah, dude. I just remember like I rolled out of bed, and I just like pushed my foot on the ground, and I felt all my bones just like, and I was like, no. And I like fucking called. I don't even remember if I called out of work, but I could not walk.
Yeah, dude, you couldn't walk for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I could not walk. And every person that I've shown that picture to of my foot has been like, that's fucking broken.
Yeah, dude, you straight up like destroyed your ankle. So we can't do tackle football. You could do flag. The only thing that annoys me about flag is that I feel like it just ruins a lot of sick plays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so and then what else? I mean, we could do safe. We could play pickleball. You want to do some pickleball?
No, dude, I say hockey or football, man. Let's just fucking
Get the squad together,
or we
dude.
could do highlight and just fucking blow holes in people.
The fucking banana scoopers,
Yeah.
Dude, I wanna backpedal here. I got some grievances with the GCU hockey organization.
Oh yeah.
Dude, and I'm gonna let them know, dude, because they didn't even respond to my fucking screenshot, right? 100%, I know for a fact, if it wasn't ran by a fucking 18-year-old, there's a huge problem. Okay? But I post those pictures on my photo Instagram, pudgy_film, if you want to check it out. And, you know, they were like, oh, let's go, you know, stuff like that. They reach out to me. Oh, no, I reached out to them because whoever's like was my contact, like just never reached out to me. So I was like, okay, well, hey guys, here's the photos.
Yeah.
They immediately responded like, dude, these are sick. Like we want to like, you know, like what are your prices? Like, you know, I was like, oh, sweet, you know, and I was like, well, you know, this, that, and the other, you know, stuff like that. And they're like, and then the first thing they said was like, dude, how serious? And I was like, I don't know, super serious, I guess. And he's like, on a scale of 1 to a random number. I was like, this number, you know, like, and then at one point, dude, this fucking bastard was just like, he was just like, are dick pics included? I immediately didn't respond, and I fucking screen recorded it like a concerned parent.
Yeah.
And I went out to GCU's actual Instagram, and I was like, that's your hockey team. And they never responded back. So I say to you, GCU, you need to fucking get those fucking weirdo hockey bros off your fucking social media, because I'm a professional, and only a fucking kid would be like, you want to take dick pics too? I was so offended, dude. I didn't respond.
Yeah, I mean, so wait, so you never got paid for those?
No, because it was a favor. It was just like for fun, for like my portfolio, like because a longtime friend of mine, which I fucking hope he hears this too. In all honesty, like, but he was on the GCU hockey team when he was in college, and then he like helped coach them.
Okay.
So he just gave me the opportunity. So it was really just like, hey, I have nothing to do tonight. Can I get some? Because I wanted to start practicing action shots.
Yeah.
So it was just for fun, you know. But I mean, yeah, they were like all super stoked, and then they just fucking threw me on the casting couch. Like I was just like, come on, dog. Like,
See, that leads me to believe it's like, were they serious about the pictures, or
yeah, it makes me feel like a dick. It makes me feel like I was all excited for nothing. Like
it almost sounds like you got like prank called.
yeah. But I'm like, that's your actual social media account for Grand
Like, who's
Canyon
running that
University.
shit? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's insane.
And it's a fucking Christian college. Not very fucking Christian of you. GCU, by the way.
Not very Christian at all. I would know.
Yeah. Damn, that could be like a new a thing we can have. Just that wasn't very Christian of you.
It's just a picture of me, just like
Yeah, oh, I like that. Oh, if anyone makes t-shirts or stickers, let's make one of
if
those.
anyone bootlegs some t-shirts of us, make that one of them.
Yeah, that's not very Christian of you. I like that. So yeah, dude, I was fucking offended, dude.
Yeah, that's fucking annoying because yeah, you are trying to take your business seriously. So.
Yeah.
But again, dude, it's fucking hockey bros.
I think I was just shocked because it was from a university's sports social media. If it was
that is pretty insane.
yeah, dude, if it was a like one of the players and then he fucking, you know,
Yeah.
like I'd fucking cancel his ass too, you know, if I knew who it fucking was. But yeah, like I would be like, okay. Anyways, but like from the actual university,
Yeah.
That's like if like fucking you did journalism and photography for like the fucking Harvard like debate team, and then one of the dudes was just like, are you gonna touch it? Like
You want some fuck?
yeah, like it's just weird because it's a fucking establishment.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Like, definitely. But
I mean, I don't know. Like what if you did like a mural for them and then that was their response? I feel like you would.
they'd be like, are you going to pay in dicks?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you would entertain
Yes, I
it. Yeah,
am.
you would have kept that conversation going 100%. See, you're so chaotic. Like you entertain that stuff. I'm just like, oh, come on.
no,
man.
I get it. I totally get where you're coming from because, yeah, you know, but I see you being upset at them not taking your business seriously. And then I see you being upset also that it's their official,
Right.
you know, way to contact you. Like, that's fucking insane. That being said, it's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious. No, I'm just like, whatever. Like, I'm not like over here stewing about it. I
Yeah.
was just like, okay, well, I think it's because I also fell for it. I was just like, well, really? You know, I felt like the 1950s starlet that just got off the bus from Arkansas and just got off the bus in Hollywood. It's like, I'm gonna be famous.
It's just, you want to touch? You want to be an actress, right?
How famous do you want to be?
You gotta touch it.
That's how I felt. So, you know, long story short.
Long story long, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand. So
So the other day,
uh-huh.
me and you took a quiz.
Oh yeah, this is a good way to wrap it up. Fuck yeah, let's do it. I gotta find it. Explain it while you're looking.
So it's like the other day, my lady was asking me, she was like, I want you to take this quiz, it'll be fun. Right. So I was like, okay, and it's like the kink test.
Yeah, it's if you want to take it for yourself, it's bdsmtest.org. Oh,
Yeah.
.org. I didn't even realize that. Oh. All right.
Official. Yeah. So I took the test, and then I told you about it, and I think you might have taken it before.
Long time ago.
Yeah, I think me too. And I was like, okay, so I wanted to take it, and then I wanted Jacob to take it, and then my lady took it, and then Jacob's lady took it. We all took it, but we're just gonna share ours with you.
Yeah. So
Basically, what it does is it asks you a bunch of questions about your sex life and things you like and things you don't like.
it's a long strap in because it's like
It's kind of a lot.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Yeah. So you gotta it has, I don't know how many fucking, I'll say like 25-ish.
Questions? Did it have over 100?
No, it had over 100 questions, but it had like 25-ish like categories that it rates you like percentage-wise on how closely you identify with this specific,
like how kinky you are.
with that specific kink culture or kink wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Whatever. Did you find yours? I was gonna say I have yours saved. So
yeah, I got it here.
All right. So do you want me to go first? Or do you want you?
I think that we don't need to go through all of them. I think that we should talk about the top. We should do our top 3 highest percentages.
Okay.
And we should do our top 3 lowest percentages, not including 0%.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. Okay. So when you get your results, you essentially get like a stat sheet.
You get a little baseball card.
Right, and you're like you're 60% this, 40%, and it just goes down the list all the way till you might hit 0%. Like according to your test, like you're not into this at all.
Yeah, and they like color code it too, if you can kind of see, like, so the dark green is like what you most identify with, and then it goes all the way down to green or light green, yellow, and then red, which
Yeah.
is like what you don't like.
Yeah. So you can go first. So what were your top 3?
So my top 3 were, my number 1 was 98%.
Wow.
Masochist.
Wow.
So like I wasn't fucking around. Like I like getting hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like getting hurt. And then my second was rigor, which I assume is like you like the fixtures and like tying people
Yeah,
up.
tying
and shit.
people up and stuff like that.
And then my third one was sadist,
Yeah.
which is like inflicting pain. So I like to receive and inflict pain.
Right.
And then while we're tied up on a fucking merry-go-round or something.
You just you got to go through great lengths to just get it off.
It's just gotta be, I don't know. I mean, but
So what were your bottom 3?
my bottom 3, starting from the lowest one, was my lowest one was non-monogamist. So like I just want one partner. Just want one partner.
You don't like to share, right?
Yeah, and that one was 5%. So I guess like there's a 5% chance you can convince me to include somebody. 11% was pet. So like that's like
Get in your fucking cage.
yeah, straight up. And then exhibitionist, which I'm really not sure about, which I think is actually like just banging in public or something.
Could be. I don't know. You want me to look up the definition?
Yeah.
Whatever. How the fuck do you spell exhibitionist?
EXHIBITIONIST.
Wait, I'm sorry. EXHIBI.
EXHIBITIONIST.
All right, let's see. A person who feels a compulsion to display their genitals or other intimate body parts or to behave sexually in public. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so sex stuff in public.
Man, a podcast producer's Google search is unreal. Like, I gotta tell you, like I have, yeah. That I can't wait to add that one to the Google search list. Okay.
It's exhibitionism.
I don't think that like makes you. I think that just means that you do have like a thing. That doesn't make you like a crazy person, though.
No, I mean, and like those were my top 3, but like it was pretty close for like my top 5. Like my top 5 were all in the 90s.
Yeah.
So like if I could just give you my top
yeah.
5 real quick. So it goes masochist 98%, rigor 94%, sadist 94%, switch 93%, dom 92%.
Okay. Yeah. So you just like you just
I
like
just like being in charge.
just like a little aggressiveness.
Yeah.
I got it. Man, I feel like such a virgin.
All right, now let's hear you.
I should have started with mine. Everyone laughed at me in the room.
I did laugh at you.
Everyone
It was
laughed at me.
funny.
Everyone here is just so like. Everyone here is just so like. Apparently, I'm just a virgin still. But okay, so I guess if we're doing I'll still do my top 5. Okay.
Okay.
None of them were at 90%, but my favorite is that at 84% was vanilla. So
You're just the most bummed. I don't want to make fun of you.
You
'cause
are
it's
making
like-
fun of me.
I don't want to. It's just funny because like vanilla on there is literally just
yeah.
like you like missionary.
Well, yeah. I mean, do you not like missionary?
I love missionary.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny that it was like your top 1 by like not a small margin either.
Yeah. Second place was 70%.
And your vanilla was what?
84.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I think it's funny, and it makes me feel that it's really accurate because we've had conversations. And you're like, man, I just want to love somebody, And you've told me this. I think it's so funny.
Yeah,
that
dude,
reflects.
like,
and then I've been like, I just want a girl to beat me up.
that's called trauma. Yeah, that's yeah. I don't know. I like the sweet kisses. Okay.
All right, we'll see
All right,
about that. Let's go to the rest of them.
All right. So 70% we have switch. So it's just like I interpret that in the way that like if there is like a who's in charge, it's more of a game to me as like a.
It's like it's literally you switch. It's like sometimes you like being on top, sometimes you like being on bottom.
Yeah. So and I'll repeat what I told you the other day is that just the fact that I'm even allowed to have sex with a woman is like I'm more than grateful.
Yeah.
Like thank you, for allowing me to do that. 65% was voyeur. What does that mean again?
So I pulled it up. A person who gains sexual pleasure from watching others when they are naked or engaged in sexual activity.
Yeah. So that was.
So Jacob's a watcher.
Yeah. Like, so, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, like, whatever, I've experienced that in the past, like,
And you just.
I'm not like,
just taking crotch shots on the subway.
I'm not like, I'm not over here like, beating my meat and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, like watching people get it on is a turn on,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's pretty normal. This is where it gets really funny.
Okay.
64% is I'm submissive. So I get my tail tucked between my legs and
Dang.
yeah, I'm just a little sweet little guy, like and then number 5 was 63%, which was rigor because when I was doing like shibari and like
Shobari.
even like the tying up and stuff like that, like to me it was never just like you go fucking take it, it was more like an artistic thing for me.
Okay.
Like, this sounds so lame, dude. It's just, when you're just kissing a woman.
Yeah.
No, it's like, but it was more so just like to me, like I'd never been tied up before, but like from previous like just situations, it's more so like a weighted blanket.
Yeah.
So it was just, and like while you're like doing the tying and then the untying, there's like, little neck kisses and
Sure.
gentle rubs and yeah, I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah. And my bottom ones, not including 0%. I'll just do the top 3. At 8% was daddy mommy. I hate that shit.
Really?
I'm honestly surprised I got 8%
Where's
because
daddy mommy on mine?
fucking 84%.
8%.
Oh, same. Yeah. Okay. So 7% was non-monogamous. Not a fan of that.
Yeah.
And then 5% was degrade because that's never been a turn on for me ever.
You don't like getting slapped around and spat on?
No, that degrade is more so I would say the definition of just like you stupid fucking bitch. Like I can't even pretend
It's
to do
all
it.
that stuff.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
getting spit on, getting hit,
Yeah.
getting fucking tied up and
Yeah, I don't like that. It's just like I'm just like at one point. So why are you being so mean? What did I do? So yeah, we're definitely a yin yang in this situation, and I'm just trying to make sweet,
I mean,
sweet love.
it's just funny and like because you remember you had a BDSM party not too long or a few years ago.
Yeah.
And I thought it was funny because like you were fucking leather daddy at that party, and you had the whip, and you were like
the
whipping
latex.
people.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Oh, I wasn't just whipping people.
I got whipped. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I spanked your ass.
I
dude.
went up there for a turn. That was fun.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to be like, "Thank you, sir."
No, you fucking whipped my nutsack really hard.
Oh, you liked it.
No, old lefty was purple for a week.
You're so accident prone, dude.
Whatever. I looked good that night.
Yeah, but like to me, it's like a theatrical thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I totally get that. I totally get the theatrics of it because, like, yeah, sometimes it's fun. You know.
But like I could hang it up and never do it again, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
Same. Like, yeah, no, I totally get that. But I don't know. I think I'm just like. I think I like now I've found someone who's like being like willing to be experimental. You know, so it's like a whole new world. You know, so I'm having fun with it.
See, again, I'm on the exact opposite, where she's just like, I don't need any of that, dude. Like, and we'll
And
still.
you're just like fucking.
And then she's like, we'll still get there, and I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, sweet.
All right.
Like, I don't need to, I don't need to.
You don't gotta show out.
No, and it's still fun. You know what I mean? Like the
always
act of doing it is fun.
It's always fun, yeah.
So it's just like that's cool. You know, like I'm glad that I don't have to like just do something I don't want to do. You know, like
Right, and like this whole this test isn't really even saying that you're into that stuff. I've never rigged anybody in my life.
yeah.
You know, but I
the
can
idea
see
sounds
I can
cool.
see why like it tested me like that because I was like, yeah, that would be fun.
Right.
But you know, it's not saying you have to do that stuff either. It's just saying you'd like that kind of stuff. You know, like masochists and sadists, it's like I don't really go out of my way to beat the shit out of women that I'm having sex with, you know, but some of them like to be choked, some of them like to be smacked around a little. So it's like,
Yeah.
I like it, and I like what it's done to me.
Go to therapy, you guys. Look, no one except for one person. You know what? I'm gonna give a shout out to sweet, sweet, sweet Melissa because no one else sent us their Google search. Nobody except for Melissa, and so I'm gonna give her a proper shout out. And hers were shortbread cookie recipe. She's such a mom.
Yeah.
Is there a substitute for cornstarch? Seasoning refried beans. How soon to work out with sore muscles? And how does building muscle work?
How does building muscle work?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like how does building muscle work? Followed by how long to work out after muscle
I
sore?
really fucked up my back.
And then she just started making cakes.
Yeah. But you know what I would love, and I'm going to say this is a free promotion right here, is that, again, it is bdsmtest.org. I would love, love, love to see other people's, and it can remain anonymous.
But it's more fun if it's not.
But it's more fun if it's not. But then again, that's just us alienating just our best friends that watch the show.
But it can be. I'm saying it can be, but it's more fun if it's not.
And so if you want to send us your results, I would love to see it. However, a little extra. I want you to also give us a backstory as to why you think your top 5 are what they are.
Yeah.
Because if they're anonymous, I mean, I could just take...
What trauma caused you to be this way?
Right. So that is tbdmanchild@gmail.com. Subject line, BDSM test. If you want to send it to us, just send us a screenshot of it, and you could send us why you think those are your jam. That'd be a fun game.
And if you want, also on the BDSM test thing, you could take the long version like me and Jacob did. There's also a really fast version. I think
It's like a fourth of the time.
it's like 25 questions
Yeah.
instead of 100 and gives you a really generalized one.
Right. So
So you could do that too.
and it's interesting to learn a little bit about yourself. So yeah, check it out, bdsmtest.org. Patreon.com/Basement Dweller Productions. If you want to support the show and support what we do, get us that cool racing sim. And we really
Don't forget the sex robots.
don't forget the sex
and
robots.
What else?
Hey, subscribe to the Patreon, and maybe we can even get some shirts out with Christian's face that says "That's not very Christian of you." Yeah, dude, that's some good merch. What else?
This was a Christmas gift. Thanks, baby.
I feel like your
It
outfits.
says "Pussy and Warhammer." It's fucking awesome.
They could see it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just your new entire wardrobe. It's just
Just shirts my girlfriend got me.
yeah.
Dude, she got me some pretty sick shirts.
I could see it.
She got me a Hello Kitty race car shirt.
I saw it at Hot Topic the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
that,
yeah.
that was cool.
And what else? She got me an Always Sunny shirt with a boat on it that says The Implication.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
That's a good one.
And she got me a silk Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah. Well, you could support the show and get me some cool shirts because apparently he's got that covered now. Make
Tell your
sure.
girlfriend to get some shirts, man. I don't know.
Just, why don't you give me?
I'd buy you shirts.
Why don't you give me t-shirts?
I bought you that shirt.
Oh yeah, you did buy me this shirt. Oh yeah, there we go. You're so sweet.
Sarah Slutkin.
Yeah. I had to rethink this.
I'm gonna go have some vanilla sex with her later. And we're gonna have a talk.
You know what? We're not. I'm gonna be like, guess what you get to. I love you, man.
I love you too, man.
Make sure you guys get your Christmas shopping done. Holidays are approaching sooner than you think. And yeah, we love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
If you like what you heard, type it to their Instagram and Twitter. The information's right below with their email.
It's time you bit the bullet and started caring about something with all your heart and energy.
Be sure to log into the channel by subscribing and check out the previous episodes. But until then, we'll see you next week with a new one. We out for now.